Well, hey friends, we're going to talk flashlights today, and particularly this Fenix E20 version 2.0. And guys, I was just so intrigued by not only the power source, the capabilities, the settings, but also the price point, enough so that I wanted to start putting it in my everyday carry rotation to see how it stood up to my beloved Streamlight Pro Tac. So let's dive in. Let's take a look at what this flashlight has going on and whether or not it might have great potential to be a reliable tool and source of illumination in our everyday carry loadouts. All right guys, so right out of the gate, this is designed even by Fenix as an everyday carry or EDC flashlight. That's different than a tactical or professional flashlight. Here are the three main reasons. The Streamlight Pro Tac, definitely being more of a tactical or professional style flashlight, is that the front bezel here on the Streamlight is going to be crowned, so you could use it as either a non-lethal striking instrument or possibly even break glass, those type of things. Whereas the Fenix isn't going to have that. The lens is recessed in, which is a good thing, but there's nothing that could really be used to strike with. Next up is the settings. You're going to hit it and it's going to go from low, and then you lightly tap the back and it's going to go through 4 different settings on the Fenix, to high being the last. Whereas with the Streamlight and many other designs, you're going to be able to hit it and the first one is going to be the high beam. Now the Streamlight has a programmability as well, so you could change that, but it's actually going to go high first, then go down in settings. So that's something to note as well. You're going to start out low every time with this guy and then progress forward to the highest setting when you use the Fenix. And for those of you that maybe have light issues, epilepsy, things like that, be aware I'm about to do strobe. The final thing is that the Fenix does not come with a strobe feature. Many tactical or professional flashlights do have a strobe feature, including this Streamlight. And so that's what renders this, for me and most people, an everyday carry style flashlight. Somebody who doesn't mind the fact that it doesn't have a strobe and doesn't mind the fact that they always are going to start out low and then progress to a higher setting. Now, the first thing that intrigued me right out of the gate that I was like, man, that's impressive and I want to see more, is the fact that this Fenix is run on 2 AA batteries. That's what it comes with. That's what it's going to run on. So very accessible. A lot of these flashlights, including the Streamlight, they're really designed to run on either CR123s or 18650s, or even different types of flashlights or batteries coming out now, which can be pretty pricey and not as accessible or easy to find at your local store that you may walk into to get some extra batteries or an emergency situation. The cool thing is this is going to run on high when you cycle through. Let's see if we can get to the highest setting there. That's 350 lumens, and it's going to go for 3.4 hours. That's an impressive lumen count as well as battery life. Just to give you some perspective, my loved Streamlight, when it's running on a CR123 battery, has 350 lumens as well, but it's only going to run for about an hour and a half. So I burn through batteries pretty quick if I'm using this on high. And it does have the ability to run on 1 AA, which is pretty sweet, but that's only going to give me 150 lumens for a short period of time as well. So much lower lumen count and a shorter battery life. So right out of the gate, this is giving me really good punch at 350 lumens and a good battery life, plus the several different options that it gives me. Now these are claimed run times on the battery. I've always found that Fenix is pretty accurate in their claimed run times. This first one being 5 lumens for 200 hours in their eco mode, and then we lightly tap that, we go to low, and we're gonna have 30 lumens for 93.3 hours. We hit it again, we're going to 150 lumens for 11.1 hours, and then we hit that thing again to high, and it's 350 for, again, 3.4 hours. So we have a lot going on there with 4 different settings, depending on what you're gonna be using the flashlight for, and giving you a lot of capability in that regard. Now, it does have a removable pocket clip, loop over, deep ride. It's going to have at least 1 inch sticking out. I would have liked that a little bit deeper. From what I can see here, there's no way to flip the pocket clip so that I could attach it to the brim of my hat. I always like that feature. Streamlight has a 2-way directional pocket clip right there, so I can carry it up or down, so I can put it on a, like this. There we go, like that. Can't do that with the Fenix, and I don't see the attachment there to be able to swap it and put it on the front of the flashlight. It's going to be slim, it's really lightweight, good build quality, great little button back here. They come with a couple extra little, you know, replaceable aspects as well, and just a really good throw, and it's about the size of a Sharpie. So I really like every aspect to this. The last point being, it's going to come in at about $40. Now, Fenix did send this over to me. I reached out to him. I said, hey, I'm really interested in this flashlight. Want to see what it can do, see how it stacks up to some of my other lights. So they sent it over to me so I could test it, review it, show you pros and cons, whether or not an EDC focused flashlight or a tactical flashlight is more, you know, your vein. And so we will have links for you guys below. If this does connect with you, if you're like, dude, these features and capabilities seem to be exactly what I'm looking for, links in the description box below for you guys. And if not, if maybe the Streamlight or other flashlights in general make more sense to you, obviously that's what the point of this video is, showing you pros, cons, capabilities, drawbacks of the gear item, in this case this E20, so you can make that wise choice if this is the right tool for you. But as long as you basically don't need a strobe and you don't mind cycling through to get to the highest output, this is going to give you huge punch, longevity of lumen throw that a lot of flashlights won't offer you, and it's running on just 2 AA batteries, which is pretty sick. So I hope this video, guys, has just shown you what the capability of this tool is, whether or not it should fit in your everyday rotation. For me, again, as long as I, you know, don't need that high punch output, maybe I'm going in kind of an area where I'm like, I've definitely got my firearm and my flashlight, and I need some, you know, extra tools to defend myself. This definitely makes a lot of sense, and it's going to come in at a decent price point as well. So check out the other video, guys, popping up. Love to hear your thoughts and feedback on Fenix gear in general and this E20 version 2. Check out the other video popping up. Subscribe if you're not a current subscriber. You can follow us along Instagram and Facebook as well, see what's up and coming. And always remember, stay equipped, stay prepared. See you out there.